CO2 is mainly responsible of global warming because of its massive reject of the air in the atmosphere by men.
Hi, I'm Martin, and in my PhD project I don't consider carbon dioxide as a waste, but as very cheap raw materials for energy production. Thanks to our research we are able to transform CO2 into methane. Now let's see how it works.
But how can we turn CO2 into methane? For that we need to use electron and a catalyst. The one we use here is similar to an iron molecule that can be found in our blood and possess an iron atom that can easily bind CO2. At first, the catalyst can transfer 2 electrons to CO2 to turn it into carbon monoxide, but this molecule is toxic to men and is not a good fuel. This is why another 6 electrons need to be transferred to further reduce CO to methane. With the use of another molecule called a sensitizer, we are able to catch the sunlight and transfer its energy as an electron to our catalyst, which will then reduce CO2 to methane. That's for the theory. Now let's go to the lab. Now the first thing we need to do is to dissolve the CO2 into a solution containing all the molecules I mentioned before. For that we use a pure CO2 pressurized bottle that we bubble into our photochemical cell. Once everything is well sealed and full of CO2, we take the cell and we put it here in front of this lamp. Now for our research we don't use natural sunlight that can vary a lot depending on the weather, but we use a solar simulator. After a few hours we can sample the gas accumulated in the cell and analyze it with a machine called gas chromatography. This machine will allow us to determine which gases we have in our system and their quantity. This technology is at the experimental state and needs a few years of optimization before you can find methane reproduced in your car. By burning the methane you will create energy and CO2 that will be reduced back to methane, creating then a carbon-free fuel using sunlight as a main source of energy. Thanks to the lamp for the laboratory, GRDF, GRTgaz and Terega for the fundings, and you for watching this video.